put up the window. Okay. Let's start the Super Metroid. Would you like to continue your last game? I don't even know where I was. So sure.
Okay, it just went away. Can you still hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, hello.
Alright, so I'm in spikes. Wait a minute, let me move my drop table. Alright.
Man, because of what you said, I almost want to stream it. Like Breath of the Wild now. And it wouldn't be like from the beginning, unless I restart over, but as far as I know, you're ahead of me, so I guess it doesn't matter.
Yeah, I've kind of been, let's see. Well, let me think where so yeah, I've gotten one Divine Beast purified. In terms of armor, I'm still missing most of the armor. I'm trying to get all the rubber armor, which makes you, if you improve the rubber armor twice, it gives you complete and total resistance to all electricity, which is great, because I kind of hate electricity in this game. So, yeah. That's what I'm trying to do, but I can't find the chest piece, so I've been, like, visiting shrines and stuff. But yeah.
Yeah.
I gotta say, Breath of the Wild is like a freaking hard game, though. Like, for Zelda standards.
Mm-hmm.
Like, there's some hard enemies.
I swear, there's some moments that just frustrate me. But yeah, I've not destroyed my controller yet, so I guess it's still okay.
Yeah.
I guess I couldn't play Dark Souls then because I don't know, I'd kill myself.
Oh yeah, I'm here. That's right.
I guess a lot of the game plays on your paranoia as well. Like, I guess it creates paranoia.
Yeah, it does a lot of, like, yeah, I'm just gonna restart, because I was, like, basically dead. But, like, it definitely does, like, mess with you a little bit, especially with the Guardians around. Oh, man. Like, I still, even though I know how to beat them, I still don't want to even come close to fighting them. Because of how much they've shown that they can be freaking beef masters. So every time I see a Guardian Stalker, or one of those helicopter Guardians, which I still haven't even tried to fight, but there was like a couple getting up to Rudo Village, and I was just noping it all the way, just climbing mountains to avoid those things.
Oh yeah, that's what I do.
Yeah, those, oh man. I know you can, like, I think the trick is that you shoot them with arrows, but I don't know if you need regular arrows or the tech arrows that they say are super effective to Guardians. And I only have 4 tech arrows, so it's like, no.
Yeah, I don't know where you find those things. Probably in the bosses, but I don't know. I don't want to get spoiled, though. It's interesting how I got the game, like, I think it was like 3 days before everyone else, and it meant nothing. I swear I almost wanted to stream it, like, the day I got it. But first of all, Twitch probably would ban people for doing stuff like that.
Yeah.
Because, you know, like, Twitch loves to hand out bans for people who get games early. Only if they stream them, obviously. Like, if you're streaming a game that isn't out yet, you get banned. But man, if you didn't, like, if you took that chance, then man, there'd be so many viewers.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like, you'd have like 1,000 people watching the stream.
Yeah, you'd essentially become just YouTube famous, or Twitch famous, I should say, within like no time at all.
Yeah, because everyone would want to know what the game is like, even though they really shouldn't spoil it. But you know, there's people who don't care about spoilers.
Yeah. I mean, you know, there's those people who like don't care about spoilers because they aren't even gonna play the game. God.
Yeah, that's Pokemon for me. It's like, it's funny because I think I said this before, but you know, as much as I like, well, I mean, I don't really talk about it that much, but
yeah, I haven't talked or done much Pokemon playing.
yeah,
like heck, I'm not even finished with Moon yet. I guess just Pokemon has finally started to burn out for me. It started burning out with X and Y because honestly, X and Y kind of suck. My opinion. It started burning out around Black and White 2 though. Because even though Black and White 2 was technically a good game, I didn't really care that much about it. Oh, heck. Cool. Just got a power bomb, like, upgrade, I guess.
yeah. You know, now that I think about it, Breath of the Wild is a lot like this game when it comes to, like, wanting to explore and stuff.
That's actually something that, I think compares nicely with it. Because I couldn't really put my finger on it, what Breath of the Wild was like, but yeah, that describes it pretty much. Because, I mean, you have a map, but you don't, heck, you can play the whole game without ever getting to one of those, map towers.
And I mean, yeah, and in Super Metroid it does fill out the map for you, but you don't see the areas before you get to them. In fact, Super Metroid treats it even better because when you do fill out well, in Super Metroid, I mean, obviously, like, you look at the mini-map, it kind of fills it out where you've been, but only where you've been. And when you find a map room, it might not fill in the entire area. Whereas in Breath of the Wild, like, before you find a map tower, it's like you can't see anything.
Yeah.
You don't know where you are.
Yeah, you're just basically using landmarks, essentially.
Not to mention, well, I mean, you can still use, like, the shrine things to teleport around. Which I'm still a bit salty about. Like, I always thought that fast travel was a bit cheap.
Yeah.
But, I don't know, I think with Breath of the Wild it kinda...
Yeah, because the world is freaking huge.
Yeah, and you still do enough traveling around on foot as it is. It's not like... Yeah, and with the biggest world, with the big... I can't talk today, I'm sorry.
With the world as big as Breath of the Wild, it's almost necessary.
Yeah, it's
necessary?
Yeah, it's a compliment. Yeah, with the world as big as Breath of the Wild, the fast travel just, it's like a compliment to, you know, just running everywhere.
Yeah.
Though there still is the shrines, but...
Yeah. Alright, so... They become vulnerable.
You know what I hate? You probably already found this, but you know the guys that try to kill you if you talk to them?
Oh yeah, the freaking the Yaga clan.
Yeah.
It sounds like Yuga, so it reminds me of Yuga, the Gerudo guy from Link Between Worlds. Yeah, I thought those guys were funny because some of them were like legit like, do you want to buy my bananas? And it's like, I know that you guys drop bananas, and then they get mad, they're like, die, Link.
I've only ever encountered them on the like on roads in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
And I guess
mean, usually most of those Yuga, I'm just gonna call them Yuga guys, because it has to have something to do with Yuga or something.
yeah.
But like, most of those Yuga guys are kind of on a road, that's like just nowhere. They're usually just loitering around some rocks or whatever. And that's how you know that they're hostile, probably. If there's like two travelers though, that are just walking, then they're probably, like regular NPCs though.
Yeah, but it still makes me paranoid. Like, I don't talk to anyone in the, like, outside of towns because, you know, it's just dodgy.
Yeah.
And even, like, you know, I still don't really have that much hearts. Mainly because, well, I don't know, I just don't go to as much Guardians, and there's still, like, not good, shrines. This game is confusing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't really go to that much.
Yeah, I've gone to, I've tried to, like, go to all the shrines. The only shrines that I've, like, skipped entirely if I go to are, the tests of major strength, where basically they make you fight a really, really buff, Guardian Scout, which are those, like, little Guardians that are in some of the shrines. Usually they're pretty alright, even if you have, like, kind of bad weapons. Because they do shoot lasers at you, but, you can dodge them real quick. But, the major tests of strength are literal major tests of strength. And there was one time where I went into one, because I was like, ooh, a shrine, time to complete it. I actually broke all my weapons trying to fight the thing, and then I just gave up and let it kill me.
Yeah, I don't know if, like, I guess in that case it's literally impossible to beat until you get better stuff.
Yeah.
But
like at this point, I'm still like noping it whenever I see those because I'm lazy. But like I probably would be able to beat them now, just because I have slightly better stuff going on.
I think I've beaten one.
Yeah. Major tests of strength are still a bit ridiculous. Let's see if I can find like a refilling station. I kinda hate having low health going to a boss fight I can barely manage. It might have something to do with my controls.
I mean, there's still the, Nothing, I'm just thinking. Like... What I hate in Breath of the Wild, though, are, like, the... Well, I mean, I don't hate it, but, you know, there's a few puzzles, and especially in the western side of the map there, you know, I'd go in, and it feels like, yeah, see a shrine, yeah, time to complete it. Yeah, right. You know, you go in and you see this borderline impossible puzzle, or something that's just
absurd that's crap. Yeah, there's been a few that have been like, the shrines are so freaking easy, it's almost a joke. And then there's been cases where it's like freaking ridiculous. The puzzle shrines, there was one, I can't even remember where it was, but man, I didn't even...
Did you find that one? Like, there's one where you had to guide a ball through a thing that you had to control with the motion controls.
There was a ball that... Oh man, yeah, that one was... That sucked. I didn't like that one. I think I know what you're talking about. There might be more than one though, so I don't know.
I thought it was easy.
Like, for some reason the Wii U gamepad for me kept getting off-center. So it took me like 30 minutes to freaking fix it. But I finally got it, but yeah, the Wii U gamepad kept getting off-center, so I kept having to, like, press B to get out of that.
Uh-huh.
And yeah. There was also one where you had to use, the Wii U to, essentially move your, freak. Yeah, you had to use the Wii U gamepad to move these, like, hammers or whatever to hit, like, the, balls, and they would roll into a, like, the hole. But the problem is that using those hammers sucked. Because they required you to basically, like, swing the gamepad.
I think I saw that one too, but it's harder to remember.
Yeah, it wasn't necessarily the best. It didn't take me that long to complete it because it was just like one challenge, and then there was one you could beat if you thought you had enough patience so you could get something out of a treasure chest. And I went ahead and did that. That was even worse though because there was like a curve in the path. But yeah, that was pretty difficult and frustrating. I didn't like that.
Yeah, and that's why I don't really have that much heart. I mean, if you keep track of how difficult the shrines are, you can kind of get an idea of what order they want you to go.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the tests of major strength tend to be, I feel like toward the south is when things start getting harder, because there was a shrine in, like, the south on the, ocean area. It was kind of, like, out in the middle of the ocean. It's in the ocean, like, yeah, it's basically to the right of Hateno Village.
Are you talking about that one, like...
if you go down a little bit, there's a shrine in the middle of the water. That was a test of major strength, and that's what caused me to, like, lose all my weapons, so I just let it kill me so I could restart.
Are you talking about that one where you, like... You go to that one friggin... What was that? Like, that tech shop with the age regression porn.
Yeah, with the, like...
The DeviantArt shit.
Anime trope where it's like, I'm actually, over 100 years old, but I look like a 60-year-old because,
seriously.
Experiment.
No, I was literally calling out DeviantArt shit when I saw that.
Like, alright, so it's like a common trope in, anime and manga and stuff to have a character that'd be like, they look like a teen, but, they'd be like 1,000 years old.
Yeah.
And that's what I was calling out, but the fact that she's, like, also a 6-year-old?
Yeah.
It's like, oh god, please, DeviantArt.
Yeah, I could easily see that be dodgy.
Yeah.
And that's one of the parts where I was like, is this even a Zelda game anymore?
Like, yeah, that's where I was like, Zelda, you don't understand the kind of things you're setting yourself up for.
Yeah, seriously. Like, this isn't even fucking around anymore. Like, you don't know what you're doing. Don't go that direction, please.
Yeah.
So yeah, anyway, that place. So you can go to the top of it, and then you can just, like, look at the sea around. And this is just bizarre. But... And you can kind of just see a shrine out in the middle of the water from there. And is that the one you're talking about?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because got the... I guess you can just from there, but...
Why can't I jump while holding this? This is so weird.
Probably a keyboard.
Yeah. This is gonna suck, because I can't actually do this. Oh man, I hate this.
Yeah, it's a bit tricky to beat these guys.
Like, why can't I jump holding this? Like, I can jump sometimes, but it's only sometimes.
You know what? I swear, this is gonna be really funny, but I can see it now. You know, people ask for like an open world Metroid game in the style of Breath of the Wild, and then they make one, and it's just like Metroid Prime.
Yeah.
And it just dawns on them while they're playing.
Oh,
that would be really funny.
It's how every Metroid game is.
Yeah.
They complain, oh, it's too samey. Oh, I hate that there's no real map. Oh.
Yeah, that would be really funny.
And then you realize that the gen who's asking for the new Metroid game is the one who grew up with freaking Metroid, like, Other M.
Yeah.
Other M's a great game. I want Other M #2.
Oh man.
So you can have moody edgelord Samus and that guy that nobody cared about giving her all the orders.
Yeah, I can imagine the shit show that would.
Oh my god! Hold on, I'm gonna save state.
That would be a disaster.
Hmm?
No, I'm just thinking, like if they made an Other M2.
Yeah.
That isn't.
And it's just the intro is yet again another case of Samus like reminiscing in a monologue, only it's even longer.
Yeah, that would be a shit fest.
Man,
like
I sure remember those times at Other 2. It was so emotional, and it just goes on and on and on.
Yeah, about nothing. And then it's like you can just see the mushroom cloud over the subreddit. In fact, that would have to be in the game, except without the subreddit. Like just a picture of a mushroom cloud somewhere, so that we can superimpose a picture of the subreddit over it.
During the intro, someone just fades it in like a crappy YTP.
Yeah.
Keep on forgetting the shoot. I'm gonna kill this guy. Killed his friend, I can kill him.
Go for it.
I'll have no HP left for whatever comes head. Maybe there's a recharge station.
A retard station?
A recharge.
That's just...
At least this isn't, streaming on Tumblr.
Oh, boy.
Or else we would have gotten a kill yourself message directly after that.
Man, it would have probably been from myself, to be honest. I think I sent you that, like... Nah, I was just saying, like, how, you know, you be on 4chan for long enough. Not even that long, and you start to say kill yourself all the time.
Yeah. Commit suicide. It's just like a normal thing that people say.
Yeah, and it's not like like
yeah,
you're
nobody
just trying to
means it unless
people.
they're like one of those sadistic trolls, which I know there's a few.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Like those are the ones that actually need to be put away. But, you know, most of the time it's just like, you know, you're just trying to make people mad. You're not actually trying to suggest that someone kill themselves. Because that would just be batshit insane. But... I don't know, the GIFs are still pretty funny. Obviously not of people killing themselves, but of the reaction images.
Yeah.
And not for people killing themselves, just, you know, 4chan stuff.
Yeah. So at least I'm gonna farm these guys for a little bit. I can't believe I actually did that. Oh man, I feel so accomplished.
Unfortunately, the VP threads still suck.
Yeah. Maybe when there's more Pokemon Stars news, we'll get in probably like the next year or so. Oh man, I gotta say though, I think one of the best, like, even no matter how into or not into Pokemon I ever get though, the best parts of Pokemon, I think, are around the time when a game has just been announced. So people are like making rumors and fake leaks.
Yeah.
And the fake leaks are like some of my favorite stuff. Because it's like, some of them are so obvious, and others are like stuff that are actually convincing.
And then you have the actual, like, you have actual leaks that people are saying, this is fake.
Yeah, like, I remember when the, like, names of the legendaries came out, the trademark names for Solgaleo and Lunala and Marshadow. Everyone was like, oh man, that's so fake. Lunala sounds so dumb. Solgaleo sounds so dumb. Marshadow sounds so dumb. And then, you know, you actually get the Pokemon.
And then they just sigh.
Yeah.
Because it has actually happened. But it doesn't change the fact that it's still dumb.
Yeah.
Except for Lunala, because that was great.
Like, I know there's already been a couple of theories about, what Pokemon Stars version is gonna be about, and a lot of people are saying it's gonna have something to do with, I like to call these Pokemon the, cutesy gimmick Pokemon of the generations, you know, things like Jirachi and Celebi. Because they're always those cute legendaries that don't really go anywhere in the story.
Yeah. Those are the worst legendaries.
Yeah, yeah, those ones that are they're there for the Pokemon movies and that's it. You know, they had the Sucky Jirachi
they're the
movie
bad
and the Sucky
Pokemon
Celebi
movies.
movie. That was only good because Suicune was in it.
Yeah. Thank God I never saw it. Well, actually, I never saw that one.
Wait, what?
I never saw that one. I guess that's a good
Celebi
thing.
Movie, like, alright, so, like, I saw that, I think, when I was 12, and I thought it was a pretty good movie. Looking back on it, it's probably one of the worst Pokemon movies, but not quite as bad as any of the recent Pokemon movies. The X and Y movie sucked. Really bad.
Your voice is clipping.
My voice? This is like my, mic screw cutting in and out. Oh, it's probably my Wi-Fi. Hold on, let me wait a few minutes. Let me go check my stream. This is like my, mic. Rate the movies to a scale of 1 to 10 and out. Well, I can only rate the movies that I've seen.
Well, yeah.
Let's see. Scale of 1.
It's probably gonna be a lot.
Let's see. Celebi movie is bad, but it's not the worst movie I've seen. I think the worst Pokemon movie I've seen would... Well, I can only rate the movies that I've seen. Oh, crap. It's mirroring my audio. I still have the stream audio turned on. Scale of 1? No. Alright. The Pokemon movies. I'm thinking, like... Alright, so... The X and Y and the Genesect movie? Pretty... There's a lot of bad Pokemon movies, okay? I don't know if there's actually a good one. I haven't really thought about it, but... I just know all the Pokemon movies that I've seen recently have been bad. The X and Y one was bad because... It was essentially... The story was that, the evil Yveltal was going to kill everyone because it woke back up or something. I can't remember how, it was just awake and it was killing things, and by killing things, I mean it was turning things to stone like Mewtwo did in the first movie, and I cringed hardcore at that.
Can you play the game?
The game X and Y?
No, I mean this game, that, like, Super Metroid. Because it's just paused.
Yeah. I haven't... Wait, hold on. Am I at? No, wait, I'm not at full energy. I'm just
What's
gonna
going
keep on
on? I
grinding
don't
on
know.
these guys. If I can find the shoot button again.
I guess it's hard to concentrate.
Yeah.
I guess I should know this, but at the same time, I think that just talking about the movies without anything else is kind of dumb.
Yeah, but
I mean, it's
like,
not the dumbest thing in the world, but...
Yeah, I mean, there's worse streamers. There could be, like, 11-year-olds streaming out of
Like
a
me.
potato. Streaming Minecraft and Roblox. With the volume way too loud, so... There are worse quality streams out there. Like, the X and Y movie was essentially, the plot was, Yveltal was evil, and it was turning people to stone because they can't actually kill anyone in the Pokemon games, or, like, show anything more serious than being turned to stone for some reason. So, Yveltal was doing that, and then there was these 3 ninja characters that nobody cared about, and we were supposed to like them, but nobody cared about them. Because they were never in the anime, they just appeared in the movie for no reason. And then there was Xerneas, and Xerneas could stop the Yveltal thing. But the thing is that Xerneas was off, like, doing routine maintenance checks on the forest, but it would never stay in one place ever, because, I don't know, it has, like, restless leg syndrome or something. And it just leaves every place it goes, so nobody could track it down, even though it was its job to protect the forest.
Yeah, that's
but it wasn't
dumb.
doing its job, and so Ash had to go do its job for it. And then,
That's
like,
just...
right when everything seems bleak, because Yveltal's, like, turning everything into stone, and it turned those 3 characters nobody cares about into stone, Xerneas shows up and is like, Yveltal, you should stop this. This is dumb. And then Yveltal says no, but he doesn't actually say no because he can't talk, because apparently if you're an evil character who's a Pokemon, you can't talk. Even though all the other legendaries in the new Pokemon movies talk. And, yeah. And that's how it ended, was basically Xerneas and Ash, like, beat the crap out of Yveltal, and then, yeah.
Okay, so it actually did get resolved.
Yeah, it did actually get resolved, and it wasn't like the first Pokemon movie where Mewtwo is like, wow guys, I'm so glad you all could learn a valuable lesson in the value of life and not fighting. Now let me just rewind time so you guys all forget about any of this.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, good going. Though apparently in the Japanese version that was different.
Yeah, but, you know...
Yeah, I mean, it still doesn't really, but I don't know, actually.
I know the Japanese version had an origin story that was at the intro that was, like, even... It basically showed, like, the inner struggles of Mewtwo. Kind of a reason why he would hate the scientist, aside from the fact that it's an abomination that they created, and the scientists essentially just say, oh yay, we did it, and that's it. But in the Japanese version, there was, like, a backstory. Hold on. Creating another save state, because I don't want to lose this. Okay.
This is what SciTube is for.
Yeah.
And apparently there was, like, another, like, I think it was, like, a year ago, there was, like, a Twitch marathon of all of that.
All of what?
But, like, I think about a year ago, there was, like, a Pokemon marathon on Twitch. Kind of like the Power Rangers marathon I mentioned. But I didn't know about that, but hell, that's like... You know, if I can watch a lot of that stuff, and then say that it's not my fault, hell yeah. You know, because you can always... It's always better when you can watch it. I mean, you can always, like... I mean, it's not the worst, you know, it's not the worst thing put to television or film. There's way, way worse movies and shows out there.
Yeah, like, the problem is that with, like, I don't know, I feel like, hold on, let me pause. But I feel like Pokemon and Power Rangers, like, Pokemon's kind of in the very mediocre sort of anime
Yeah.
spectrum. It's very, very mediocre, especially when you're an adult and not a stupid kid who'll sit there and watch stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
And Power Rangers is sort of that tacky, cheesy bad that is bad, but it's not the bad kind of bad.
Yeah.
It's the sort of like, I'm a big evil villain and I'm going to crush you guys. No, you aren't. And yeah, it's basically that. Where Pokemon's, it gets kind of boring.
Yeah, there's lots of, like, filler and shit.
Oh man. Oh. Ridley! Wow, I'm so glad to see you.
Nice. But I mean, it always kind of it just seems embarrassing as hell.
What?
If you know what I mean.
Wait, what's
like
embarrassing?
Pokemon and whatnot.
Yeah, freaking the possibly the worst version, but also, I don't know, see, Pokemon has a very many iterations over the years. There was the one where it was being dubbed by the infamous 4Kids. What's he doing up there? Oh my gosh, really? But there was one where it was dubbed by a company called 4Kids, and it sucked because they censored it to the point where when characters were holding matches in the anime, they'd make the matches birthday candles. I kid you the frick not. So you don't want her children's playing with matches now.
Reminds me of like the ET censorship or whatnot.
Yeah.
I don't know if you heard about that, but I don't know. That's what that reminded me of.
I think I've heard of the B Team, but
like E.T. the movie.
Oh yeah, the E.T. set. Oh yep.
You know, because they're like where they had guns and then they changed them to walkie-talkies or something.
Yeah. Which
and
is
it's
freaking
that same
stupid.
kind of thing.
But yeah, like 4Kids censorship was so bad, and not only that, but
they fucked up the plots as well.
Yeah, like there was entire episodes that were cut out because there was too many people with guns. Like there was one episode where Ash catches like 30 Tauros at a safari event. And in this, like, in the episode right after that, he catches a Dratini or something. But because those episodes had too many guns in them, they cut them out entirely. So the American audience technically had no idea how Ash managed to get those 30 Tauros. So I'm back here. I just have to beat the idol again.
So anyway, my point was that, like, it's kind of bad. It's not the worst thing in the world, but, you know, it's bad enough that you wouldn't want to be, you know, blamed. I don't know, it's kind of stupid because, like, who the fuck cares?
Yeah.
But at the same time, it has this feeling of dread attached to it that if you can get away with it, because I admit I'm curious.
Yeah. Yeah, that's basically... Alright, so ever since... Oh yeah, I managed to get him a first shot hit. But anyways, like, I've always been like... I don't like watching anime that much, since I know it's gonna have stupid tropes in it, so I don't want to watch it. But like... I don't even know.
Same thing happened with OTG. Like, I think I've told you this many times, but like, you had like the OTG 80s cartoons thing, and it's like and it didn't feel like that because, you know, you could say, oh, it's not your fault.
Yeah.
You know, just shift the blame almost. So it's like, man, this is fucking stupid.
Yeah.
Like, who the fuck cares?
Like, I'm just watching stupid anime. Come on. But yeah, I haven't... That's the main reason why I haven't gone back and rewatched Pokemon. Like, I've always been wanting to rewatch the old Pokemon. Like, the Kanto and Johto and Sinnoh. Not
Yeah,
the new Pokemon, because I hear the new Pokemon anime isn't the best.
Hell, I'd watch everything if I was given the chance.
Yeah.
Just because it's like, it's not your fault, you can shift the blame, and you wouldn't have this feeling of, man, like, I feel like something bad is gonna happen.
Yeah, it's
by
like
doing this.
Evil Pikachu doll will appear in your sleep. Like, Tails freaking... Oh my god, is he dead?
Holy shit.
Oh, give me that sweet life. Oh,
holy
man.
shit.
Alright, let me just stand here and take a breather.
Better get that stuff.
Yeah. Oh, man.
Yeah, there you go.
Alright, but like, so like, when it comes to like tacky anime and stuff, I don't like watching it because it's like, it's garbage, and it's just, oh man.
I mean,
and it's so
I don't even like...
too, but yeah.
I mean, I guess I could... Because... I feel like I'd mind. Like, I mean, I feel like I almost wouldn't mind. Because it's like... You know, after a while, like... You know, a show can be bad, and you can still get some entertainment out of it.
Yeah. Like, I still, like, even though I know that, Pokemon, especially the 4Kids version, is technically the worst iteration of Pokemon, because it's to the point where not even the voice actors liked it. Like, there was a case of one of the voice actors, who didn't, like, I can't remember what happened. I think they, denied him a raise. And
he was like, fuck this shit?
Actually, no. It was even funnier. He actually snuck in, some backwards audio that if you play it forwards, it's, like, an audio clip of him saying, what is it? Leo Brunette and 4Kids are the devil. It was the voice actor of, Team Rocket James.
Yeah.
There was a part in an episode where he was being like attacked by his victory bell that he has in like the early series, and the voice actor snuck in during a part where he was like mumbling because he was being attacked by the victory bell. It's actually a backwards audio clip, and if you play it forwards, it says Leo Burnett and 4Kids are the devil. Leo Burnett is the guy who was responsible for marketing cigarettes in the 90s.
So I guess he also worked there?
I think he just had a vendetta for him because Leo Burnett was known for essentially marketing cigarettes towards children, so I guess
wow.
The voice actor of James did not like the fact that Leo Burnett marketed cigarettes towards children. And also,
I can see that.
that 4Kids sucks.
Which is
and I
obvious.
think the voice actor ended up. I know he left. He left 4Kids after I think it was after Hoenn or something, like the Hoenn where they were in Hoenn's region. He left and they replaced him. But yeah.
Yeah. And that's why I said, like, you know, even if it wasn't, like, that's why I've said, like, I'd only ever watch it subbed.
Yeah.
Because even if it wasn't even if it was some Twitch marathon that, even if it was a friggin' thing that just, like, came on SciTube and I was already watching it, I'd
Mm-hmm.
turn it off if it was the dub.
Because, like, I grew up with the dub, and so I'm familiar with all the
Yeah.
characters' voice actors, but honestly, I think if you're going to be watching the show for what it is, uh, you want to go with sub. Sub is a lot better.
Yeah,
Because not
because it
only
doesn't
are
have that
you
shit.
getting, like, voice actors who may not be underpaid and denied raises, uh, and also working on a show that is a heavily censored version of the actual thing, but
Which is
also
already a
you're
bit
getting
mediocre to
actual
begin
story
with.
content that they leave out of the dub version.
And I mean, I guess with the show as mediocre as that, you
Yeah,
need
I mean,
all the
it's
story you can
in
get.
Japanese version, it's still pretty mediocre for like an episodic anime, but you know, at least you know the people working on it are like getting screwed over.
Yeah. Though to be honest, as far as anime is concerned, I think that's a bit, you know, easy on it.
Yeah,
Because anime, as far as I know, anime has a pretty high standard.
yeah,
And so it's like, I don't even think, like, it can match, like, the lower standard that you mentioned.
mm,
Though it's not going to be like, 50s B movie standard. It's
yeah.
not going to be like Plan 9 from Outer Space bad, but
Oh no. But you know, there's some cases where animes are almost entirely the same in censorship quality. Because actually, a good example of censorship in an anime, or at least in an anime adaptation of something, which is crazy because you don't hear a whole lot of Japan censoring things, but they actually did censor. Actually, I think they do this more than just a little bit when it comes to. I'm gonna kill myself after this stream. The anime stream. Run before the memes come.
seriously.
Uh, but like,
I swear, I'm sweating just
yeah,
talking about
like
this.
I'm. Oh man, I'm actually shivering because it's like I hate talking about the evaluations of anime, especially bad anime.
Yeah.
Um,
Especially anime that it's like, like,
yeah, like anime you know freaking well, and it's like it's my childhood, but it also sucks.
yeah, it's like, damn, it's like,
An energy
it's
tank.
like fucking you're attacking, it's like, it almost feels like you're attacking something that you loved.
Yeah,
And then it's like you want to defend it, but
yeah,
it's
it's
bad,
like
so you
I'm
can't
actually
defend it
like
without being a shithead.
yeah,
So it's like, what the
actually
fuck do
feel
you
bad
do?
talking bad about the Pokemon anime because you know when you watch it, you don't know that anything's wrong. You're like, oh, it's a funny show. Look at the Pikachu. Oh,
It's like, it's a bit of a catch-22. It's like, what the hell do you do? And I,
yeah, and it's
and
just
I know a lot of fans,
you have to
like,
just move forward or else you'll soft lock.
seriously. And I know a lot of people just say, fuck it, and do it anyway, but, like, especially, like, the people on VP.
Mm-hmm.
I swear I almost feel like I might be one of those people because, I mean, who the fuck cares anyway?
Yeah, like who even cares? But like at the same
I mean,
time,
it's like, oh, you like to watch a TV show. Well, who the hell cares?
yeah,
I mean, a lot of people like to watch, bad things intentionally.
yeah,
I mean, you have like people like the Nostalgia Critic that actually made a whole industry out of that stuff.
yeah. Watching bad '90s shows or bad '90s anime or
And
bad anything.
they actually made something good out of it.
Yeah,
So it's like to go back to a thing they already said. It's like, who the hell cares?
Yeah.
And I guess, but damn, it's. I don't know. I still can't shake that shivering feeling.
Yeah, really. Oh man.
It's like, it's like I don't even know how to describe it. It's like, what the hell is this?
Yeah,
that
it's
I'm
like,
feeling?
why am I talking about this anyways?
I know why. It's because I'm curious. It's like,
Yeah, it's like
I've
you
not
want to
seen
know.
this.
It's like you want to know like more about whatever, but you also
Yeah.
don't because it's part of your childhood, and it's like, oh no, it's gonna ruin it.
And it's funny because, and I know you'd probably be like that, but I feel like even if it was bad, I wouldn't mind.
Yeah.
Because I wouldn't. And it's not like I wouldn't notice. I would
Yeah.
notice, but I wouldn't care. Because it's still nostalgic. It's like the same way you can watch something nostalgic even though it's bad and you can still enjoy it.
Yeah, like for example, I don't know, I guess recent animes that I've watched, I think last year I found I've told you about it, the anime Bobobo. Um
Yeah.
and that's a bad anime. That's a freaking bad anime. But the thing is that it's bad in like the best possible way because the anime knows it's bad because it's based off of a manga that knows it's bad,
Mm-hmm.
and so it just revels in it. And so I don't have a problem like watching that at all. It's just Pokemon because like the thing with Pokemon is that it's not trying to be bad. It's trying to be cheesy, but it's not trying to be bad. But
And it just
especially the 4Kids
fails.
version, it comes off as bad, as in like almost unwatchable in certain episodes. But with Bobobo, all the episodes are equally to even more insane and bad. That, and you know by that point the show doesn't care.
But it's intentionally bad,
Yeah,
though. It's like
it basically like the whole shtick with
it's good
Bobobo
at
is that it
being
just
bad.
parodies anime tropes and manga tropes, and basically does a bunch of like a WTF humor where it's like, holy crap, what the frick just happened? And it's mainly just due to the writer who was working on it getting bored. And like it's essentially just a fun anime. Like nobody
Yeah.
working on it really cared, but they cared enough to make it quality, like insanity. So yeah, it's just harder to talk about Pokemon because you know it's not trying to be bad, and
I
Four
mean, it
Kids
also
didn't
has a
want it to
bad
be bad. It was
reputation
just
as
Four Kids
well.
was stupid.
Well, I mean, that doesn't really. I mean, the dub doesn't really count.
Yeah, the actual anime
Because,
is essentially just really cheesy, um, but it's not. It's not really bad. It's just mediocre and cheesy. Though there is
thing
some
though is
episodes that are bad episodes, but you know every anime has those. Yeah, let's talk about this room that I've been standing in for the last
for
10
like
minutes.
there's nothing
Is
here.
this
There's that
vial
thing
the vial that
that
the
thing from the
baby
beginning of the
Metroid was
game.
in?
Yeah, I
All
think
right.
so.
So yeah, also I shot a thing and got another power cell, so that was pretty lucky. Anyways, I don't know how to leave this room, so I'm gonna super bomb.
God damn it! I hate nostalgia and I love it at the same time.
Yeah. Right, so I
I
guess
guess a lot of
there's...
people can say the same thing.
Yeah.
I'm sorry for dragging on, but god damn it.
Yeah, like, alright, so I haven't had, like, anyone to talk to about the Pokemon anime. Because, like, none of my friends watch it.
For obvious reasons.
Yeah. I do have a friend who actually likes the new anime, though. Which I can't understand. They were watching the one that was for black and white, so this is not actually new anime.
No, that one was like, I've heard that one is just bad on almost all levels.
Yeah,
So.
like, alright, so one of the few reasons why I still watched Pokemon a little bit wasn't even for, like, the characters like Ash and crap, it was basically just for Team Rocket. Because they actually had some character development that wasn't, look at me, oh no, I lost a battle, time to get stronger. They actually had a backstory thing going on, even if they were, like, idiots. So that's, like, basically one of the few reasons I still stuck around and watched the Pokemon anime up until Black and White. And when Black and White happened, they, like, changed the characters completely. And so the characters for Team Rocket, like, sucked really bad because they just made them generic villains with no personality. So it was like, it defeated the purpose of watching the anime, so I stopped watching. And also I hear that there's some characters on there that are like rival characters to Ash that suck because they're super annoying, but I haven't even seen that because I stopped watching it.
You know what's really stupid? You know, I tend to like the art. You know, I'd probably watch something for the animation, as long as it was good. But when you're told something's bad, it kind of just gets...
Yeah, it kind of just gets ingrained into your skull that this is supposed to be bad.
Like, you're not supposed to watch this. It's almost like propaganda.
Yeah. Seriously, like, oh man. Getting up out of this whole sequence, I hate it.
And I'm pretty sure that if you watched everything back to back, and I have a Reddit thread open, like, there was someone who did it, and actually, like, rated it.
Did they rate it decently?
It was cheesy. Like, they said it was cheesy, but it wasn't the worst thing in the world. About what you'd expect, actually. I don't think it's deserving of all the people, like...
Oh, come on. Sorry.
You know, because there's a lot of people, like... And I guess it... Like, there's a lot of people say, oh, this is the worst thing ever, and it's like... And I wonder how many of these people like to talk about things without actually seeing it.
Yeah.
Because when you... Well, when you hear about something that's bad, you tend to imagine it as being worse than it is.
Yeah. Like, alright, so the Pokemon Black and White anime, I say that it's bad.
Well, it was bad, but...
Yeah, it was bad. And that's the reason, like, I can't, even though I say it's bad and that I wouldn't recommend watching it, I can't, like, fully provide you with all the details because I stopped watching it after a certain point. So I can't, like, there's a lot of people who only watch part of a thing and then just use that as a whole review. I'm not one of those people who just, like, say, oh, the whole thing's bad, because I don't know. I honestly don't know if the whole thing's bad. I hear that there's some good episodes, but I don't know. But it's just when, like, people watch part of it and say, oh man, this whole thing is so terrible, I hate it.
Like a lot of the people on VP.
Yeah. Like, oh man, I watched up to episode 10 in Pokemon Diamond and Pearl, and it's the worst anime I've ever seen.
And then you have other people who are like, this is... Well, I mean... And then they're like, this is the best Pokemon series.
Yeah, like, oh, I love Black and White. It had such good character development with Ash and the green-haired guy and the girl who had, like, a dragon Pokemon.
It's funny because on VP, like the Pokemon board on 4chan, because I tend to lurk on the anime discussion thread.
Yeah.
Mainly just for the artwork.
Yeah.
Because to be honest, like, I mean, if there's anything that they did right is the
Yeah, I really like Pokemon's simple sort of artwork style. It's really, it's nice to look at, is basically it. It's not overcomplicated.
And I mean, I guess that's just... And a lot of the complaints from it, it's like, you can't just have a show that's just that.
Yeah.
Though apparently that's... I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if there was, but... You know, like, yeah, people... You know, if you tried that, people would complain. And... But I mean, it's still nice art.
Yeah. It's still undoubtedly nice art. In fact, possibly, I don't know, like, I hear the new Pokemon series is something that people hated, like the newest one, the one that I haven't seen even a single episode of, one for Sun and Moon or whatever.
I actually have seen it. I mean, I've seen it without audio because of SciTube.
Yeah.
And
like, I've heard a lot of people complain about its art style because it's not the vanilla Pokemon art style. It's got like rounder edges going on.
It's a bit more stylized.
Yeah.
And I can see why people would complain about that because that was one of the best fucking parts.
Yeah.
And then they mess it up, and it's like, well,
like,
add that to the list.
So I'm not sure about the rest of the anime, but I hate Ash's new design, even though I don't care about Ash.
Yeah, seriously.
Like, what he looks like to me is that they took, you know, a character base, and you know those character builder websites where you can, like, select the eyes and hairstyle? It's like they took the eyes that he had set on, like the regular Ash's eyes, and then they slid the slider over to a totally different set of eyes. And now he looks completely different, and it looks wrong. It looks wrong.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I don't really have a frame of reference because I've probably seen even less episodes than you have.
Yeah, probably. Like, I watched Diamond and Pearl a whole lot when I was, like, first getting into Pokemon.
I probably first saw that was probably my introduction to Pokemon, to be honest.
Diamond and Pearl?
No, it's actually the original series.
The original. Diamond and Pearl was my introduction, and then I think, like, I don't even know, but I think maybe a year after they started showing Pokemon on Boomerang Channel, which is basically now the junk heap of Cartoon Network where they put all the junk shows on. But they used to show actual old cartoons on there, and they had this thing where they'd show the original episodes of the original Pokemon series, and I watched that, and that's how I learned about the original Pokemon stuff.
Yeah. And that's like, well, I mean, and that's pretty much how I think I was introduced to Pokemon originally. Because I don't even remember, I think it was like, it might actually have been the 90s, but I don't know. It was around the time Gold and Silver came out, I'll know that. So I guess Pokemania was starting to, like, wind down by the time.
Yeah. By the way, am I even going the right way in Metroid? I don't know where to actually go. Like, I guess I'm turning around going to the boss statue.
I think you go right. I think you go right.
Right? Yeah.
That's not right.
Yeah, the lag. Alright, so I'm in this room now. With an effigy of Ridley on it. Wait. Alright, yeah. The freaking
I don't really...
Shooties. like 0 health when I get to wherever the frick I'm going. Yeah.
I swear, as much as I hate talking about this, it is nice to get it off my chest.
Yeah.
Because seriously, fuck me.
I didn't use that again. Alright. Quality words. Is there another one? Oh, wait. Oh my gosh, Samus, please. Oh, is there a secret? Alright, so I think I need to get to this room, but I don't know how. So I can't get to it from this way, that's for sure. Hold on. That's the room with the super bomb in it.
Yeah?
Is there some way in this area to get around that?
There is.
Is there?
But not in that room.
Oh, okay.
That was a bit of a shit room, to be honest.
Yeah.
Like, there's no reason to go into that room the other way unless you're getting 100%. You know what? This is one of the most fiendish rooms in the game. Well, you know what? Go back to where that room was.
The
super bomb room.
Okay. Freaking hate these xenomorph shooties. Or turrets, or whatever you want to call them.
I don't know if they ever had a name. Well, at least, they probably do, but I don't think we ever called them anything.
Yeah.
They were just the faces that shoot blue balls.
I call them xenomorphs because they look like rip-off xenomorph heads.
Yeah, now that you mention it.
You just paint them black and oh look, xenomorphs, copyright infringement, what's that? Alright. So I'm back in the
Well, to be fair, it is a Japanese game.
Yeah.
I don't like to talk about like to talk about that stuff, but I think it's just a cultural thing.
Hmm? Sorry.
Nothing. Though apparently, like the Metroid series always had a, it was always inspired a lot by the Alien series.
Yeah. And I can see why. Alright, so I don't actually have any clue how to... Use my hook shot, in quotes. There's gotta be some way to...
Ugh.
I don't think there's any way to get it onto the other side. Unless... work on
You know what? I have an idea. Not anything special, but... Go left.
Alright. I'm gonna scan this area.
As I was watching that Power Rangers marathon, I was like, damn, this stuff looks familiar.
With the Power Rangers?
Yeah, like they have this, like the central area where they, it's almost like a engine room.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
It's like all like technology and whatnot. I'm like, this sounds like, this sounds like. Watch that, but did like watch a little, and I'm like, yeah, it sounds like a lot of my stupid ideas. You know, like the the mine, like the Lugia in Minecraft we built.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yeah, I noticed some concepts. So apparently I liked Power Rangers a bit.
Yeah, subconsciously channeling Power Rangers.
Yeah.
Which isn't too bad, actually, because, you know, Power Rangers, yeah, they may have been cheesy, but they did have that sort of ridiculous...
But it was hilariously ridiculous.
Yeah.
And, like, it was fun to watch. Like, hell, I think, you know, like, when I was watching that thing, it was fun to watch. If you, as long as you know what you're watching, it's just fine. And of course, you also want to have a good excuse, but, and that's, like I said, why I love SciTube and whatnot.
Yeah.
But other than that, just fine.
Alright, so I'm gonna try going back here. Because what I see, there doesn't seem to be much else. There's... Ooh, those are all breakable. This is interesting.
I wasn't paying attention. Too busy thinking about stuff.
Yeah.
I swear, that's pretty much been my, that's pretty much been my, my life these past, I don't know, this past month or so. Ever since Bado came, well, really before. It was since, Twitch plays Pokemon. Like, since I started watching that, it's like, you know, because I was watching, you know, I started watching that, started thinking about other stuff,
Yeah.
and I'm like, just got curious, and it's really just been like, I've just been thinking over and over about it, non-stop, since then, just because I was really just passing time for Breath of the Wild to launch.
Yeah.
Because it's like, well, what the fuck else are you gonna do? And I don't know, like, working on a few other things, but not that much. Man, I suck at making graphs.
I'm making what? Graphs?
Graphs, yeah. Because I wanted to make something like, I'm probably just wasting my time, but... Oh, you found it? Wait, what? Oh. I'm still not paying attention, I'm sorry.
Well, I found a power bomb upgrade, but not the one I'm trying to get to, so I can leave this area.
Oh, oh right, I think you already got that one, but then you died,
yeah,
so
but then
you
I
lost
died
it.
and didn't save.
Though to be honest, the only way to save would be to, you know, backtrack by a lot.
Yeah. This area is really, really not save happy or whatever.
Yeah, I mean, it's like... It's kind of expected, but...
Yeah. Let's see, so there's an area down there that is nothing but molten lava. Should I just... or not area down there, but it's in that large area with the 3 spots of places.
Go back to where that hidden power bomb was. Go back to where that power bomb was that you couldn't get to.
Yeah, okay.
And make sure you remind me when you get there, because I probably won't notice.
Yeah, alright.
Fuck this.
What?
Oh. Still have those things that you were working on open. The, like the Luminous Tower artwork that you made. Still had that open. Not really worked on it.
Old version.
Yeah. I still want to make that Hitler picture, though.
Yeah.
Because I really like that idea. I mean, it started on 4chan. It was like... I was on the draw thread, like the request, like the art request thread.
Yeah.
And I'm like... And I noticed that, like, you know... I was just thinking, like, what could I request? And I'm like, okay, so this is 4chan, which is, you know, notorious. And I'm like, so what would be appropriate? And I'm like... And I don't know, I was thinking about, you know, X and Y, but... Oh, and go left, by the way. But not down. Go into the other room, and then just keep going left. May seem ridiculous, but...
Alright, so I'm now at the Super Bomb room. And...
Yeah, I see you at the Super Bomb room.
Bombing does not work. Super bombs I know don't work. Those don't work.
Just keep going left and find one of the most bastardized parts of this game.
Yeah, the freaking... Oh look at that goodie that you can't get.
Yeah, but I mean go the other way.
Alright.
Like go back to the other room and then you'll find something really bastardized.
So you mean like the middle room?
No, I mean just... Don't go down.
Oh crap. Too late, let me go back up. I'm running low on healths. I'll have to reload a save.
You know, it's... Because I know exactly what it is. But I don't want to, like, I don't want to spoil it, but at this point I kind of am already.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I don't want to say exactly what it is, because that's... I mean, at least I still want to have some fun with it. Man, I've been sweating too much. There isn't any of the returned. Oh, I
can't speak, tiles under me.
Yeah, just go left, but don't go down.
Go left, but don't go down.
Seems ridiculous, but...
Are you freaking kidding me? I want to die now. Oh god. Oh! Super Metroid. I swear.
And that's what I'm talking about.
Oh my gosh. I'm like almost dead too because of how much I've spent.
And look at it with the X-ray thing.
Yeah, and like I looked at that earlier with the X-ray. Nothing.
And it didn't...
Freaking nothing. What kind of joke does this game think it is?
Like, I don't even know why they did that. Like, that's the kind of shit that would just keep you running around forever.
Yeah.
Like, that's why I decided to just, you know, tell you that there's something there.
Yeah, cause, oh man, I would have been just gone back down there, double-checked with the X-ray.
I mean...
Gone back up there.
I didn't even know that, like, I didn't even know that was there until, I don't think, it might have been, like, early internet days, but I don't know, it's hard to remember. But I certainly didn't know about that during, like, when I was a kid. Like, not when we, like, not during the days when we had that cartridge that didn't have a battery. Back in the day, we'd just go, you know, like, recharge our energy and just swim through the lava.
Yeah. Oh, this room sucks.
This would be a joke if you had a lot of health, but damn.
Yeah. You know, it's like, oh. I'm thinking about going back and redoing my state, but it's...
Especially with that, like, beer lava, that really hurts.
Yeah, I really hate the beer lava. Oh no! That sucked. But,
oh no.
yeah, let's use that save state. Wait a minute. Let's not use that save state.
Not quite 1-hit KO.
Let's... Hold on, let me see where I saved. Did I save after relay? Yeah, I did, because I wouldn't have that health bar if I didn't.
Cool.
Let me check my map. Yeah, boy, I'm so thankful that I saved, because the only save state I have is right before I was trying to beat Ridley the second time. And I don't really want to have to redo this boss fight, knowing that I might screw it up the second time. So yeah, I'm gonna go back there, and with the newfound knowledge, clear that area easier. So we can do this.
Don't really have anything to say anymore. Just... Still working on that game, but not really. Not the, you know that video, I don't know if you saw it, but that video that I had on my channel?
Yeah.
You know, like where I boot up an emulator, I boot up the emulator, and then it's like a 3D game.
Yeah.
And it's like really slow and whatnot, like 1 FPS. Still working on that, but not really that much farther ahead. But I've not been working on it that much.
Yeah. I think I found something else in the room with the missile upgrade.
I think there's an item that you can get that makes that better.
Yeah, there's gotta be something or else they wouldn't have that path. Yeah, boy! Did it. Oh, there's more stuff.
I don't remember this. It's been a while. I've been through this a bit, but I don't remember. Look, the X-ray.
Yeah, let me just try that.
Fuck's starting to get tired.
It's all the way up there. Are you kidding? Time for more bombs. Sit here tapping the J key on my keyboard for 15 million bars.
What the fuck is that morph ball maze?
Yeah.
So I guess this is a bit early to talk about this, but you think you'll be able to stream again soon? Or is it going to be another, like, 2-month wait?
I think I could probably stream again pretty soon. If not even this weekend.
That would be nice.
Yeah. Because I kind of want to stream some of the interesting games that I'd like to stream, but I haven't because of all the other games that I've streamed so far. Yes,
yeah.
No! Sorry. But yeah. So I'd like to try to stream some, like, interesting, weird games, obscure games, kind of just for the fun of it. I guess do kind of what Vinny does on his Weird Day streams, only a little bit more coherent. Yeah, we're almost there.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah. No, I'm just gonna leave and try to re-enter it.
You think you can show up tomorrow? I don't know if we're streaming, but
yeah.
just...
I think I should be able to just show up tomorrow.
That would be nice. Because I know that you love to show up and then...
Yeah.
I don't know, it's a bit stupid. But at the same time, I don't... I'm sorry.
No, it's alright. I hate this. I'm just mashing J and
Is it
moving the
even
arrow
worth it
keys
at
a
this
little bit.
point? probably I won't be surprised if you think it's worth it.
If I've been what?
If you think it's worth it.
Worth streaming or showing up?
No, I mean just doing this puzzle.
Well, considering the fact that I just got up there, but then I moved too fast and fell, I don't think it's worth it. Cause I don't really want to break the J key on my keyboard, considering I only have one J. And yeah.
I mean, if you're just gonna get a power.
Yeah, it's
bomb.
probably just another upgrade by this point. Oh my gosh, please. Oh, I did it. Yep.
Yeah, but you have a lot of health now.
Yeah.
Those monsters are still dangerous, though. I know you can. Yeah, just cheese the game and shoot them now.
And I'm like checking for secrets everywhere, making sure that I don't miss another stupid,
You missed one.
Yeah, I know I probably did, but at this point, just whatever.
It's funny because you pretty much missed one just as you said that.
Yeah.
It's actually a little bit further down, but I don't know if it's worth it, so it's like, whatever.
Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna save my game, or save state it. Alright. Well, those things aren't going to be working out. Ooh. It's a weirdly quiet area. Things are. This whole thing is a breakable wall. Oh snap. This is where I'm at. Okay. Back in the bubble area.
The bubble area is always really memorable.
Mainly because it's the only area made out of bubbles. Alright, so I'm assuming I'm heading back toward the boss statue. Considering I have.
I wonder if there was ever a purple area.
What?
I wonder if there was ever a purple area.
There was blue areas.
Actually, I think there might. I think there's.
Yeah,
like,
there was like a pipe area that had some purple and gray in it.
They might actually be a little bit. Yeah, like a few blocks below where the cursor is on the map on the map.
Yeah.
I think that might be what I'm thinking. Yeah, there you go. I take it you're gonna actually finish the game this stream, no matter what.
Yes. Let's see, it's 10. Frick yeah, I'm totally gonna finish it at this rate.
Yeah.
Actually, it's technically 11. It's like 10:58 for me.
I always liked this game because, well, I mean, it was always something that you could go back to, and there was always something more.
Yeah.
It's almost like, you know how Breath of the Wild is?
Yeah.
Like, this is like Breath of the Wild, like,
Yeah, there's always
years
something
ago.
else. There's always gonna be one more thing that you forgot to check, and you can go back and get it.
Uh-huh.
It's like a gift that keeps on giving, as long as you keep on, as long as you're still willing to keep on unwrapping it.
Uh-huh. Until you get 100% anyway, but
yeah, and then it's like, well, the gift has given.
yeah, it's done giving. But you pretty much needed internet. There was no game facts back then.
Yeah. You can just go on GameFAQs.com, look up the answers to everything.
Yeah, it's like you had to be like a
figure out
Metroid.
whether or not Metroid can crawl.
Cool. And I bet that's how, well, actually, I bet in the first and second games they were always calling it that.
Yeah.
Like, oh, it's Metroid because.
Yeah, like look at Metroid. Metroid's such a cool. He's such a cool space marine dude.
Yeah. And it was always because the games were always named after the main character.
Yeah, Sonic.
Originally, and
Mario, Zelda.
Except not Zelda.
Not Zelda.
In fact, Zelda might have been one of the first games to... Well, not one of the first games, but...
One of the most notable, especially out of, the main popular games, to be named after a character who isn't the main character.
Yeah.
And in this case, Metroid is named after the enemies you fight.
Yeah. So it's interesting to see, because people still call them that. They just assumed that all games were like that.
Yeah.
Which leads to things like calling Samus Metroid.
Yeah, and Samus a dude, because that's, the secret thing you find out at the end of the game, of the first game.
Uh-huh.
Is that, oh, Samus is not a dude.
I can't imagine how many minds it must have blown back in the day.
Yeah.
It wasn't... in this game, it's kind of obvious. Because, each time you die, you get... it's obvious each time you die.
Yeah, because I think why they did that is because, yeah, you'd find out that way if you've played this for the first time, it's your first, Metroid game. You'd probably find out that, oh, you're playing a girl character this time because of the death screen. But I think the reason why they did that is they figured a lot of people who would be buying this game bought the first one and would have finished it.
Yeah.
So it's not, too much of a secret.
Man, I could talk about how friggin' mistreated Metroid's been lately.
Yeah.
But I think that's just... there's whole articles about it. You could probably write a book about it. There's probably books about it.
Yeah.
But it still makes me mad. It's not like it doesn't make me mad because... I mean, Metroid, the Metroid Prime games are one of my favorite games.
Yeah.
Especially, I mean, they're not really as exploration heavy. I mean, they're a little bit more linear, mainly due to its the 3D style, but they're still quite non-linear.
Yeah, I feel like with the thing they managed to do with it is the fact that I feel like the thing that they were trying to do with this game was to create a very open, strange alien world, but with very distinct landscapes and feels, and also to make the player feel like you're isolated in an alien world. And I think the 3D games, from what I've seen, have managed to do a really good job, taking what they tried to do here and making it even better.
Yeah.
Considering you have the technological advancements of 3D. So you're first person, you are the Space Marine. Space Marine bounty hunter lady.
And that's why I didn't really like Metroid Prime 3
Yeah.
because it kind of just, you know, it got rid of the isolated feeling. It got rid of, and the landscapes were in general just not as creative because, like, in case you don't know, in Metroid Prime 3, there's like a whole bunch of different planets that you can go to. And the same was true for Prime Hunters on the DS, but and it suffers from the same problems. But mainly, like in Metroid Prime 3, like there's a lot of planets that you could go to, and each one was kind of, you know, it wasn't as good. And it also suffered from the age-old single biome planet syndrome, where each planet was basically like, you know, you have your lava world, you have your ice world, you have your
The Mario
jungle
planets,
world.
I should say.
Yeah, pretty much.
Welcome to freaking,
Yeah.
freaking Lava Land Galaxy.
Uh-huh. And you can tell, like, right here, like, just playing this game right here, this isn't a game that's like that.
Yeah, this whole thing is one planet. You're not leaving this planet the entire time you play this game, even though the
Yeah.
levels and, like, variety and enemies and climate change so much. You have water, you
Uh-huh.
have lava, you have jungle, you have just it's ridiculously varied. Like an actual
Uh-huh.
planet would be. Especially an
Yeah.
alien one.
Mm-hmm. And that's why, and that's one of the best parts about Metroid, and they messed it up in Metroid Prime 3. But in Metroid Prime 1 and 2, they're similar to this game. There's only one planet, so they could focus all their creativity on that one planet.
Yeah. Like, it's truly a case where you see how quantity does seem to be something that they favored over quality in Metroid Prime 3.
Yeah, and I know it's like, and it's funny because before Metroid Prime 3 came out, damn, this is years ago, fuck, I remember there was always people saying, oh, it'd be cool if you could go to different planets in a Metroid game. And then you actually did it, and it turned out, well, this isn't as good as it seemed it would be.
Yeah.
I mean, because it seemed like, you know, in general, like, each area in Metroid is, like, separated by elevators and whatnot.
Yeah.
I mean, and even then, not entirely.
Yeah, because there's a lot of areas that you just go through. Like, I think the best example, or at least most obvious example, is the water area. How it's just basically cutting through the middle of this area. And you just step out of the water area, and boom, you're here.
And it's... And you... But in Metroid Prime 3, it didn't even have that. Like, where... I mean, actually, in Metroid Prime 3, it was a little bit better. Like, in Metroid Prime Hunters is almost universally bad. But in Metroid Prime 3 and Hunters, you know, in general, it was just, you know, very isolated. You know, like, each planet was its own thing.
Yeah.
Not really any variety on it. Elevators were removed, and that's just a travesty.
Yeah, because I mean, it kind of makes you feel like you're just entering deeper and deeper into this alien
it's
world.
like you see an elevator, and it's like, oh, where does this go?
Yeah. You never really know what's going to be on the other side of the elevator until you take it.
But in you know, a door just doesn't really seem special at all. I mean, even though there is kind of, you know, like the water area that I mentioned, you just go through a door and there you are.
Yeah.
But even then, you still had to do something. Like, you had to bomb the tunnel to get there.
I kind of hate this.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I hate this part. Like, even I hate this part.
Oh, I gotta shoot it. Alright, you know what? You know what? I'm just gonna go back into that area and reload this. And just freeze those guys, because, oh man, my head actually hurts. The one case where it's actually a little...
Yeah.
I need to stop. No, Samus.
You know what? Whatever, there's not much there anyway.
Yeah.
Just go through the other area.
Yeah, let me just... No, wait, I think I get stuck in the... No, wait. No, I don't, because there's a... Okay. No, wait. Yeah. I get stuck in that area.
No, you don't.
Unless I'm mistaken. Because there's, like... this area... the jumpy guys.
Why don't you go look at the running
Oh, I'm a freaking idiot. I forgot I had the freaking phaser laser or whatever the frick it's called.
Oh, the noob bridge. That's what it was called. I forgot.
I forget some of the functions of these weapons.
Oh right, I subjected you to the noob bridge, did I?
The what? Oh, the new bridge. Yeah.
Yeah. I knew what to do, obviously.
Yeah, obvious.
But I just wanted to see you fail.
Struggle.
For a little bit.
Suffer the
yeah,
right the rate of trial. That all
pretty
noobs
much
must cross in order to know that they're have the ability to be competent Metroid players.
Yeah.
If you can figure out how to run, then you can play Metroid.
Yeah. Hell, there's an article on TV Tropes named after that bridge.
It's great. It's got an officially unofficial name.
Yeah, here it is. Yeah, there you go.
Oh man. That's loading. Super jump. It's whole.
The ostrich thing.
Yeah. Didn't hold it.
Man, what you said about that is literally what is in this frickin' page. Like you said, oh, it's like a rite of passage.
Yeah.
That you need to pass to become competent at playing Super Metroid. The wording in this page says... Well, I mean, and I'm paraphrasing, but it says...
Player rite of passage. It says in quotes.
It says, like, suggests a rite of... Well, I mean, it says the trope namer is the nickname of a crumbling bridge from Super Metroid. Obviously, the new bridge.
Yeah.
The first place in that game where the use of the unique, even to the series, run button is required. And that's true, like, this is the only game that ever had a run button. All the other games that have this item, you know, like, just... You know, like, they change it around so that you don't have to use a button.
Yeah.
Is the stream frozen?
No, it's on pause. I'm reading it.
A common story is that newbies who pick up the game often neglect that button and are stumped at how to pass the bridge. The term also metaphorically suggests a rite of passage that a newbie would have to undergo to become competent at a game. Yeah, there you go.
Yep.
That's the paragraph that I mentioned.
Essentially the function.
Like, literally what you said is in this article.
Yeah. And I was just like, I haven't even, like, I read TV tropes, but I haven't even read that.
Yeah.
Die, crabs. Alright, let's go up. Oh man, I can't wait to finish this game so I can go listen to its soundtrack.
Oh yeah.
Since I've made sure to hold off listening to the full soundtrack until I finish it.
Didn't you say you saw the ending
Saw the ending
of this game?
Not that I know of. I've seen like part of this, but I don't think it was the ending. I've seen the ending to the first Metroid game. No wait. Oh, okay. Yeah, I have seen the ending because I think it was in Smash Bros or something. Right?
No.
It was like Mother Brain? Or was
You're
that
talking about the original?
I don't know.
You know, I was just wondering.
Wait a minute.
Because I think you said like. Because I think you said like. There was something spoiled about it or something. I don't know.
Can't remember. Hold on.
I wouldn't worry about it.
I can't remember where the boss room is. I think it might be down, actually.
Nah. It's funny though because it used to be like in an older version it used to be down. Well, allegedly, we don't actually know.
Yeah.
I think I actually showed you some pictures. Like it was a while ago, but I think I showed you some prototype like screenshots that showed more or less the same map, but there's a little bit more to the left. There was a little bit more to the left.
Ridley is out.
Nice. Right, so it's not like the time. Like you've seen the OTG playthrough, where he goes the back way, just does some weird ass route.
Yeah.
It's just hilarious.
He goes everywhere but the place he actually needs to go.
The best part is he's like right at the back door of the wrecked ship. And you know, like, and anybody who knows this game is like, what the hell are you doing? Like, I didn't even know this was possible.
He's like going the longest way.
Yeah, and he goes through this way, and he comes into this room with water and like a bunch of like skullfish or whatever. And he's like, nope. And he goes back in and he's like,
I don't know how to jump. I can't jump. Oh, there we go. I was pressing the wrong freaking button. That was horrible and stupid. Freaking fell in the lava and it's like, I can't get out! I've fallen and I can't get up. Alright, hold on. I'm gonna pause it right here because I need to go get a drink of water.
I need to go to the bathroom.
Alright, so let's pause and I'll be right back. Okay. Alright, I'm back and save. Now we'll explore whatever this is. Oh, a Metroid. Oh my god, it won't get off.
Came back.
Are you kidding me? So apparently that Metroid is unfreaking beatable. Wait, do you mean I can't leave this room unless I beat the Metroid?
Yeah.
The frick? It's a Metroid singularity.
What?
It's actually lagging my game.
Nice.
Yeah, this ain't working. I'm like dying fast, and I'm dead. Thing I say. Okay, so what are the disappeared? Well, hold on. Those guys look really weird on my stream. They keep flickering. That's bizarre. Alright. So let's see if that goes any better. Jeez. Hold on. So I've tried like pretty much everything on these guys. Seems like the only thing I can properly do is this.
I don't know why that's happening. Oh, it's just a stream thing. Like how the like you mentioned this, like how the Metroids look weird half the time.
Yeah.
On stream.
Yeah, for some bizarre reason, they keep on phasing in and out of existence. It's not really happening on my end. Or maybe it is, it's not noticeable.
I think why that's happening, in fact I'm pretty sure why that's happening is just because the refresh rate of the game doesn't entirely match the refresh rate of the stream. So like half the time it only sees the frames where it's...
Yeah.
Like it just skips over the frames where it's like that. And as such you only see that. It's a bit... It's complex, but... I saw a video, it's like, you know, a lot of streamers, they only learn just barely enough about video to, you know, get an image on the screen. You know, because that's all they need, pretty much, but... And it's not really incompetence, just a little bit of ignorance. And it doesn't even really matter.
Metroid or not?
I think you have to freeze him.
Hmm?
I think you might have to freeze him. I don't know. I don't know, I'm getting tired, to be honest.
Come on, what am I doing wrong?
Oh, you're stuck in this room.
Occasionally manage to get it off me, but it looks like I have to kill these guys, and I have no idea what I'm doing now. We just let them kill me so I can start over, see if there's some special plan. She was like not even on the screen when she died.
Oh.
Oh man, alright. There's two save rooms. This place is really small, so I guess means they are expecting to be challenging or something. Let's see anything. There's gotta be something that I can do to kill those Metroid. There's a secret area. Kidding me? This doesn't seem to be working. I am getting pretty good at what do you call this? The freaking screw attack. If I do screw attack, I never die. So... I freaking touch the ground and I get like one whole life bar down. These guys. There's like nothing secret going on. Yep, dead. What is their weakness? They're like hyper-powered Metroids. Yes, there is. Interesting. No, there's nothing special in the lava. So freaking close. Like, nothing I do works unless the freeze rare, and then it only freezes. Holy what? Okay, so apparently that worked. Though I don't actually know how.
Nice.
I now have, like, not a whole lot of health. There's more!
Man, you can tell I'm getting tired. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's alright. Alright. I can shoot the freaking... What is it? The noodlos. Why do they give me missiles?
Vinny's streaming more Zelda. Typical.
Yeah. I haven't watched Vinny streams in a freaking while because of that Zelda.
It's surprising. It's almost like... It's surprising how much, you know, Zelda... How much Zelda I've seen.
Yeah.
I mean, it's... I think that, I mean... I don't think Vinny would do this normally.
Nah, probably not.
It's like, Oh, here it comes.
These enemies are hard as frick. No idea if super bomb or super missiles were appropriate for that, but I don't care. Oh wow! I freaking made a sand statue of the
Wow.
freaking what's they're called? Shot at once, dead. Nice. Hold on. Let's see. There's anything special. Something so actually.
Okay, open up your map.
Alright.
Hang on. Twitch delay.
I moved to a new area.
Yeah. Okay, you see the blue save station down there?
Yeah.
If you... And usually I don't say stuff like this, but this is important, because if you save there, you can't get out. This is like a point of no return, and if you save there, you're doomed.
Oh. So it's like a...
Now,
is it a glitch or something?
Nah. I mean, I think that... I don't think that... I think that, I don't think it was intended, but I don't think it was a glitch either.
So, like, you're forced to go on? Like, you can't return?
Yeah.
Alright.
Like, you notice how the doors have been closing behind you? Like, they've been turning gray?
Yeah.
Well, they never turn back. Like, you can never open those doors from that direction.
Oh, yeah, alright.
So if you save there, you can't go back. So,
alright.
I guess, I mean, unless you don't really care about starting the game over again if you want to explore more. Which I wouldn't be surprised. I know a lot of people do that. Mainly because they save here and have no choice. But even then, I think they might start over again anyway. Do what you want.
Yeah.
I just wanted to say that because I know, you know,
Holy frick! Is this the Metroid that freaking saved her? Or that she saved? At 1 HP? I can't speak Metroid. Is it what? What? Is this the baby Metroid? That Samus got from the thing? It's the only reason I could see why it didn't kill me.
Yeah, I wasn't saying anything for that. I wasn't saying anything for that.
Alright. So I think that might be the case. If it was any other regular Metroid, it probably would have freaking nuked me.
Of course they put him. Of course they put him in like an energy recharge right there.
Yeah.
And a missile recharge, but not a super missile recharge.
No, just missiles.
And you only had you're only one away from being full anyway.
This music's pretty spooky. I don't know why I'm checking for secrets. I don't think there's any secrets at this point. Alright, I'm gonna save here. Like to
That's what
save.
I thought.
Hmm?
That's what I thought.
Yeah. Alright.
I would tend to. I probably would.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like, when do I ever play a game that I had already, like, almost beaten before? Anyway, back in the day, I'd mess around. I don't think
what
I would.
am I doing?
Oh boy, here we go.
There's like not good things going on in that one. Samus, please.
Just spam.
Ah, I see. Oh, that's what kills it. I freaking hate these freaking noodlos. I won't stop. Please. I keep pressing H and I shouldn't be. Please.
It's just.
I'm out of missiles.
Oh no.
Oh man. Oh, freak. Come on.
Finally. Oh no.
Okay. Oh hey, howdy mother brain, how's it hanging? Having technical difficulties getting to you. Oh my god. I'm stuck in the beer. Please. I'm out of missiles. I guess I can't beat her now. Oh, come on. Just kill me. Patience.
It's gonna take a while.
Alright. Well, at least I know what to do. Now, maybe I won't lose all my missiles. I'm trying to experiment. Alright. Super missiles. Their brain did not make this easy. I wonder why.
That was a bit better.
Might want to wake the frick up. Oh, okay.
Finally.
I knew it. Sorry, I'm being quiet. Freaking come on. you kidding me? Freaking use Hyper Me? Oh, come on. It's probably close, too. Okay.
I'm not gonna be saying much.
Yeah, I figured not.
I mean, what I would always tend to do with the things that you have to shoot in the beginning,
Yeah.
I would always just go right up to them and just spam.
Yeah.
Instead of just trying to hit it from afar.
I've already failed at this. I've used way too many missiles.
It might be as soon as his tank is broken, you might be able to just use regular shots, like charged shots, but I don't know why you can't stand on the thing.
I don't know, I guess it's just its evil force or something.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm not gonna be able to beat this time. Frick it! I'm just gonna sit.
Why?
Cause like I can't charge shot it. I don't think. No. I have super bombs.
Wait, you can't charge shot it?
I can't charge shot it. Watch. Hold on. Yeah, it's not working.
Man, that means, like, if you somehow sequence broke, and here with, like, a ridiculously low amount of missiles, then the game would be unwinnable if you saved there.
Yeah. That would be like a sequence breaker speedrunner's nightmare. Oh man.
It's just straight up game breaking in the bad way.
My hand. This might have to be defeated like tomorrow or something. Alright, so super missiles work a frick ton better. Yes. Yeah. Alright. Stop flinging your freaking Cheerios.
Alright, wasn't that was they were like called that and I Wanna Be the Guy
Yeah.
or something?
Oh man, I like stood, oh my gosh, stood like right there, just right on the edge. That worked pretty well.
Yeah.
Ah, okay, time to wait.
Yeah, that's what I do. Finally. Now I think here you can use charge shots.
Yeah. Oh, freak. Can't get up. Why can't I move? No! Metro! You saved the day! You beautiful, beautiful abomination! Oh my god, that was awful. I really thought that I was like, oh crap, this mic glitched. Oh. Freaking did it, Metroid. The true hero of this game. And now he's giving me my HP. Aww, that's nice. I guess not all Metroids. Oh no. Oh no. No. No, don't die. I was afraid, you horrible creature. Oh, he's looking dead. Oh, now he's actually dead. Whoa! I have super rainbow powers! The power of friendship! Yes! Hyper beam attack! Yes. Yes! Yes! Oh my god. Okay, you better forget the cave. Oh man. The bomb is set! Escape immediately! What? This wasn't part of the program?
I love this.
Was this a thing? This was not in the brochure. What do you mean I went the wrong way? Oh my god. Ugh, another wrong way? Are you kidding me? Please. What am I doing? Oh, that's right. I hate this. I hate this. I hate this so freaking much. Oh my god.
Sorry about that.
It's not to go down. It's to go up. Okay. Mean love is rising. I don't like it. I don't like it. Oh my gosh, please. I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm stuck in the water. I'm dead. I died! Oh my god. Oh. Come the frick on. Oh my god. I'm so angry right now. You could just freaking like... Oh my god, I'm not doing this tonight. Not tonight. My hand hurts. I'm tired. And that was... Oh my god. You freaking get rainbow friendship powers because of a Metroid. And then you're like, by the way, the building is falling down. Get out in this time limit. Oh my god. Yeah, this is not happening tonight. I'm sorry.
Oh,
This has to be another stream. I need to go back into this fresh and with an uncramped hand. Because this is... Oh man. So yeah, I think I'm gonna end stream here.
Yeah.
And finish this either tomorrow or the day after. Cause this really isn't happening tonight. Oh man. Freaking time. Oh, alright. So I'm just gonna close out of this